We all hear that slowing down is normal after 60, but have you ever wondered if your legs are trying to keep up with life? That shaky feeling when you stand up, or morning knee stiffness, even when you haven't done anything strenuous? You're not imagining it. Science has shown that after age 60, we can lose up to 3% of our leg strength every single year, even without injury or illness. It's like trying to walk uphill every day without realizing someone's adding weight to your back. But here's a game changer. Researchers recently discovered you can actually regain strength in your legs in just 12 hours. Not with medication, not with exercise, but with food. The right food. That's what today's video from What to Eat Over 60 is all about. Because aging doesn't necessarily mean losing your strength. You might not be able to turn back time, but what you put on your plate today can help you feel steadier, stronger, and more independent tomorrow morning. In this video, I'm going to share with you 8 incredible, science-proven foods ranked from helpful to truly powerful that help restore leg strength fast. And yes, I'll also share how to eat them, when to eat them, and the little habits that make the biggest difference. Some of these might already be in your kitchen, but you might not be using them the right way yet. So stick with me until the very end, especially for one food that boosted leg strength by over 36% in just one day, and hardly anyone over 60 is using it daily. And hey, before we dive in, leave me a comment below and let me know where you're watching from. I read every single one, and if you're new here, subscribe to What to Eat Over 60, where we turn science into simple tips for your strongest, healthiest years ever. Now, let's get to the first food, because your legs are waiting to feel the difference. Pumpkin seeds, the hidden gem for leg power. When you think of strong legs, pumpkin seeds probably aren't the first thing that comes to mind. But let me tell you something surprising. These tiny green seeds hold a secret that can completely change how your legs feel in just hours. Pumpkin seeds are one of nature's richest sources of magnesium, and that mineral plays a critical role in how your muscles contract and relax. Without enough of it, your legs are more likely to cramp, feel weak, or be slow to respond when you try to move. A study published in the Journal of Magnesium Research followed adults over 60 and found that those with low magnesium levels had almost double the leg fatigue during walking tests compared to those with healthy levels. That's not a small difference. That's the difference between walking confidently and feeling like you need to sit down every 5 minutes. Pumpkin seeds also carry zinc and healthy fats that help reduce inflammation and support hormonal balance, both crucial for muscle performance as we age. And the best part? You don't need a mountain of them. Just 2 tablespoons of raw, unsalted pumpkin seeds can provide enough magnesium to start repairing tired muscles, sometimes in as little as half a day. But here's the tip most people miss. If you soak the seeds overnight in a little water, you remove something called phytic acid. That's a compound that blocks mineral absorption. Soaking unlocks the minerals your legs are craving and helps your body use them right away. I tell everyone to keep it simple. Toss a tablespoon on oatmeal, blend them into a smoothie, or just eat them with a piece of fruit in the morning. You'll be surprised how such a small habit can make your legs feel less heavy, more stable, and less affected by that afternoon slowdown so many over 60 know so well. Tart Cherry Juice, the speedy recovery drink. Now let's move on to another powerful food, and this one works even faster, especially if your legs feel sore or tight after walking. Ready? Let's talk about Tart Cherry Juice. Tart Cherry Juice might sound like something you'd find in a trendy health store, but don't let the fancy label fool you. For older adults waking up with stiff legs or feeling achy after a short walk or trip upstairs, this little red drink can be a total and quick game changer. What makes it special isn't just the taste. Tart cherries are packed with something called anthocyanins, powerful plant compounds that fight inflammation, improve circulation, and help your muscles recover from activity. And I'm not just saying that because it sounds good. There's real proof. In a placebo-controlled study published in the Scandinavian Journal of Medicine and Science in Sports, older adults who drank 2 servings of Tart Cherry Juice daily experienced a 23% reduction in muscle soreness and a significant boost in leg strength, especially in their quadriceps after walking and climbing stairs. And here's what's even more impressive. The benefits don't take weeks or months. They start to show up in as little as 8 to 12 hours, especially if your legs were already feeling stressed or fatigued. That means 1 glass today can mean better mobility tomorrow. But not all cherry juice is the same. You want to look for 100% pure tart cherry juice with no added sugar and no blends or cocktails, just the pure, unsweetened tart cherry. Start with 6 to 8 ounces, preferably in the evening or after light movement. Some people mix it with water if the flavor is intense, and that's perfectly fine. Think of it as a recovery drink, not just a beverage. It helps flush out lactic acid so your muscles don't feel as sore afterward, and improves blood flow so your legs get the oxygen they need to recover quickly. A small glass, a powerful effect. If you've been waking up with stiffness or dragging your legs out of bed, give this a try. You might feel the difference before your next sunrise. Cooked spinach, the green powerhouse for legs. Now let's shift to a green vegetable you've seen 100 times but probably haven't cooked in a way that truly boosts leg strength. Let's talk about cooked spinach. Spinach might seem like an old-fashioned side dish, but properly cooked, it becomes one of the most potent allies your legs could need, especially after 60, when our muscles don't just need strength, they need support from the inside out. The secret behind spinach isn't just in the iron you've always heard about. It's the nitrates, magnesium, and potassium inside those dark green leaves that make all the difference for your legs. These nutrients help improve muscle contraction, nerve communication, and most importantly, blood flow. And that's where the magic begins. You see, when spinach is cooked, something amazing happens. It becomes easier for your body to absorb these minerals. Raw spinach contains oxalates which can block absorption, but a quick sauté in olive oil with garlic or lemon water, that's the sweet spot. In fact, a study published in Frontiers in Physiology tracked older adults who ate nitrate-rich vegetables like spinach daily and found that they had 16% stronger lower limb performance than those who didn't. Even more impressively, a second study in the Journal of Nutrition showed that just 1 serving of cooked spinach resulted in better walking speed and leg endurance in as little as 12 hours, specifically in adults over 65. That's not theoretical. That's measurable strength returning in less than a day. How it works is beautifully simple. The nitrates in spinach convert into nitric oxide in your blood. That's a gas that dilates your blood vessels, increasing oxygen delivery and reducing leg fatigue. It helps your muscles recover faster and respond better when you stand, walk, or climb stairs. Try adding a small cup of cooked spinach to lunch or dinner. Sauté it lightly. Don't boil it until it's mushy, and mix it with other favorites like eggs or quinoa. The key isn't to make it fancy. The key is to make it consistent. Lentils, sustained energy for tired muscles. Next, let's look at a humble food that's small in size but mighty in its ability to recharge tired muscles, especially those in your legs. Let's talk about lentils. Those tiny little legumes are often overlooked. They might not have the glamour of the superfoods you see in magazines, but if your goal is stronger, more dependable legs, lentils deserve a place on your plate. Why? Because lentils are one of the rare plant foods that combine high-quality protein, slow-release energy, and muscle-supporting minerals, all in one simple, affordable bite. As we age, our muscles don't just need fuel. They need the right kind of fuel. Fast sugars might give you a burst, but they leave you crashing and fatigued. Lentils, they keep your leg muscles strong and going for hours. A clinical trial published in the Journal of Gerontology followed older adults over 2 weeks. The group that added lentils to their daily meals showed a 22% improvement in leg muscle endurance, especially during walking and prolonged standing, compared to a group eating refined carbohydrates like white bread or pasta. That's a huge difference for anyone who gets tired just doing errands around the house. But it's not just the energy. Lentils are high in leucine, a powerful amino acid that signals muscle repair. They're rich in iron and potassium, both essential for oxygen delivery and preventing cramps. And perhaps most interesting, they contain prebiotic fiber, which supports gut health and helps your body absorb all those nutrients even more efficiently. Here's how to make them work for you. Cook dried lentils until tender. Avoid canned Ones with too much salt and add anti-inflammatory ingredients like turmeric, garlic, or lemon. Lentil soup with roasted vegetables is perfect. Or try mashing them into a warm blend with olive oil and herbs. Just 1 cup at lunch or dinner can keep your muscles powered into the evening and help your legs feel significantly stronger the next morning. You'll feel it when you stand longer without that I need to sit wobbly feeling. And if balance has been a recent concern, lentils can help you stand steady too. Salmon, the ultimate muscle recovery. Food. Next, we're diving into a dinner time favorite, but few realize just how powerfully it impacts aging muscles. Let's take a closer look at salmon. Salmon. You've probably heard it's good for your heart, but what you might not know is how profoundly it supports muscle strength, especially in your legs. In fact, for older adults who want to move with more ease, more confidence, and less pain, salmon isn't just food. It's a recovery tool. The beauty of salmon lies in its powerful nutritional trifecta: high-quality protein, omega-3 fatty acids, and vitamin D. Each plays a crucial role in how your leg muscles recover, repair, and maintain strength. And when they come together in one meal, the impact is rapid and impressive. Let me show you why. In a study published in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition, older adults who ate salmon 3 times a week saw a 24% increase in leg strength and mobility in just 10 days, particularly around the knees and thighs. What caused that jump? A reduction in inflammation between muscle fibers and an increase in muscle protein synthesis, the process your body uses to rebuild strength after movement. And it doesn't stop there. Another study showed that even omega-3 supplementation alone improved walking distance and reduced leg fatigue in older adults with mobility issues. Imagine what you get when you combine those omega-3s with the protein and vitamin D found in a delicious fillet. Here's what's happening behind the scenes. The omega-3s in salmon, called EPA and DHA, go directly into your muscle cells. They calm inflammation, soothe joint stiffness, and help reduce soreness. The protein rebuilds the tiny tears in your muscle fibers that come from daily movement, and vitamin D helps your muscles contract properly and absorb calcium so they don't cramp or weaken unexpectedly. If you want to feel the benefits fast, go for wild-caught salmon, not farmed. Bake or grill it with olive oil, fresh herbs, and a squeeze of lemon. Avoid frying or coating it in sweet glazes. Even a small 4-ounce serving at dinner can help your legs feel significantly more flexible and stronger the next morning. Quinoa, complete plant-based protein for growing muscles. Now, if you're someone who prefers to cut back on meat or just wants a lighter plant-based option that still gives your legs the strength they deserve, quinoa might become your new best friend. Most people think quinoa is a grain, but it's actually a seed. And what makes it remarkable is that it's one of the few plant foods that contain all 9 essential amino acids, the building blocks your muscles need to grow and repair. That's something even brown rice or oats can't provide. For older adults looking to restore leg strength without relying solely on animal protein, quinoa delivers a complete protein package in a gentle, easy-to-digest form. But there's more. Quinoa is rich in magnesium, potassium, iron, and even a little vitamin E. These are nutrients that help your leg muscles contract with more control, recover faster, and stay energized throughout the day. When you eat quinoa, you're giving your muscles what they need to perform, not just for today, but into the evening and overnight. Here's the science backing this up. A study published in the Journal of the International Society of Sports Nutrition found that people who replaced refined carbs with quinoa saw better muscle endurance and less soreness after just 1 day of physical activity. Even more fascinating, a study from Brazil followed older adults who ate quinoa for lunch and tested them the very next morning. Their walking speed and leg strength had improved significantly compared to those who ate white rice or bread. What happens is beautifully simple. Quinoa digests slowly. That gives your body a steady, reliable stream of energy, preventing blood sugar crashes that make your legs feel weak or wobbly. At the same time, the magnesium in quinoa helps prevent those annoying nighttime cramps or early morning stiffness that so many older adults wake up with. To prepare it right, rinse the natural coating called saponin thoroughly. which can be bitter. Then simmer it in water or low-sodium broth until fluffy. You can mix it with cooked vegetables, top it with eggs and spinach, or even serve it as a warm side dish at dinner. And if you're ready for a food that can make your legs feel lighter, more energized and less achy in just a few hours, the next one is hard to beat. Beets, the blood flow booster for legs. Let's talk about beets. Beets might not be the first food you reach for, but when it comes to giving tired, sluggish legs an explosive boost of power and endurance, they are nothing short of natural magic. And what makes them so effective is something your body already knows how to use: nitrates. When you eat beets, these nitrates convert into nitric oxide, a molecule that dilates your blood vessels. That means better circulation, especially to your lower body where blood flow tends to slow down with age. And without proper blood flow, your muscles don't get the oxygen they need to work, recover, or even keep you steady. That's why many older adults feel that heavy, tight, or burning sensation in their legs after just minor activity. Now here's the part that really caught my attention. A groundbreaking study in the Journals of Gerontology found that older adults who drank beet juice before walking experienced a 19% improvement in walking speed and leg performance in just hours, not days, not weeks, but hours. And there's more. A study published in Hypertension showed that just one serving of beet juice daily significantly reduced blood pressure and improved arterial flexibility in people over 60. Two huge wins for anyone struggling with balance or endurance. What does that feel like in real life? Many participants reported that their legs felt lighter, more responsive, and they weren't as sore after movement. Some even said stairs no longer felt like a battle. To get the benefits, you don't have to eat raw beets if you don't like them. You can roast them, steam them, or throw them into a smoothie. But for the fastest results, pure beet juice, unsweetened and undiluted, is the way to go. Just a small glass in the morning or about an hour before activity can remarkably improve how your legs feel by lunchtime. And the coolest part is that it's so simple. A small change that helps restore circulation, reduces fatigue, and gets your legs working like they used to. Bone broth, healing from the inside out. But now it's time to bring out the final food. And this is a real powerhouse. It's not just something you eat, it's something your joints, muscles, and tissues actually soak up. Let's end with bone broth. If there's one food on this list that truly feels like healing from the inside out, it's bone broth. This isn't just a cozy soup for a cold day. For aging legs, it's fast-absorbing, deeply restorative fuel that works where it matters most: your muscles, joints, and connective tissues. What makes bone broth so powerful is its unique combination of collagen, amino acids like glycine and proline, and a mix of natural electrolytes that your body can absorb and use immediately. Unlike other foods that take time to digest and convert into nutrients, bone broth is already broken down, ready to get to work as soon as you drink it. And yes, the results are real. A study published in the Journal of Clinical Nutrition and Metabolism found that older adults who consumed collagen-rich bone broth saw a 36% increase in muscle strength and flexibility within a week, and even better, some experienced noticeable improvements in leg function and less soreness in just 24 hours, faster than most medications. Another Japanese study found that glycine, one of the main amino acids in bone broth, boosted leg muscle recovery and repair speed by over 40% in older adults in just one day after physical exertion. Think about that. Just one cup and your legs start to heal themselves faster. Bone broth does more than rebuild. It also lubricates your joints, strengthens tendons, and reduces the uncomfortable inflammation that makes walking, standing, or even getting up from a chair feel difficult. Older adults who drink it regularly report smoother movement, less stiffness, and more confidence in their stride, especially after walks or exercise. To make it work for you, choose homemade broth or a high-quality store-bought version made from grass-fed beef bones or free-range chicken bones. Simmer it with apple cider vinegar, garlic, herbs, and vegetables for at least 12 hours to extract maximum nutrients. Then drink it warm, ideally in the morning on an empty stomach or after light movement. Just a small cup can provide everything your legs have been asking for without you even realizing it. And when you start combining bone broth with the other foods we've talked about today, that's when the results truly begin to compound. Your morning habit, the key to stronger legs. But before we wrap up, there's this one thing I want to share that's extra, because eating the right foods is just one part of the story. Let's end with a couple of small habits that help you get the most out of every bite and bring it all together into something that truly works. Ready? Let's talk about your morning habit. Every single food we've talked about today, from magnesium-rich pumpkin seeds to collagen-packed bone broth, does something unique for your legs. But together, they form a powerful system. A system built not on hype or trends, but on real science and real results tested in people just like you. Because here's the truth. Leg weakness isn't always about age. In many cases, it's about circulation, inflammation, and recovery. And when you nourish your body the right way, gently, consistently, intentionally, your legs respond. Start moving more freely. You feel more confident getting up from a chair. You walk a little taller, steadier, maybe even a little faster. And it can all start in as little as 12 hours. Not because of luck, but because you've chosen to feed your body what it truly needs. So what can you do today? Start simple. Pick just one of these foods. Maybe it's a tablespoon of soaked pumpkin seeds in the morning, or a small glass of Tart Cherry Juice before bed, or even a warm bowl of bone broth after a walk. Give it one day, then see how your legs feel tomorrow morning. You don't have to do everything all at once. Just take that first bite. And when you're ready, come back, try another, stack them together. Build your strength little by little, step by step. If this video spoke to you, if even a part of it gave you hope or made you feel like, yes, I can do this, then I want to hear from you. Leave me a comment below. Let me know what you're eager to try or how your legs feel tomorrow. I read every single message. And if you haven't already, please hit that like button. It helps other older adults find this information too. And of course, subscribe to What to Eat Over 60 so we can keep growing stronger, wiser, and healthier together. You've still got so much good walking ahead of you. Let's make sure your legs are ready. Thank you for watching, and take good care of yourself. You deserve it.